Today, we learn say the World Bank don't give a grant of $50 million to Sierra Leone government. We go towards an integrated and resilient urban mobility project. They say the traffic too much inside Freetown. And because of that, the need for create wisdom we go cut down traffic na the city. The other time we be there, we play a clip who say the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation, Sadiq Silla, be tell we about this particular $50 million grant. And that was in June. Then inside this November, he can tell you about a $35 million grant where they go towards bus them. So we be the question that 50 million we be talk at that time, and this one we talk now 35 million, if they all two are the same, or if not different, or waiting happen, waiting make the changes then they. Well, me I want to can say maybe not two different projects, but this one, even at that time we tell we about 35 million, it tell we say then go launch a project on the 28th of November. Now we see the project do launch, and this particular one, they go towards the wisdom we then go able for cut down traffic inside the country. Well, make we listen to this first. We take a clip and make we listen how the event be happened yesterday, where we get from 98.1. Listen to this.
Freetown na one part of the city them na the world where plenty people believe say not get proper planning, and governments them over the year don't they talk about how for plan Freetown or build other city for address them challenge here. We make the World Bank decide for support salon government for implement the first Sierra Leone integrated resilient urban mobility project. We go help for address the issue of transportation from this project.
Vulnerable groups such as low-income residents, women, and people with disabilities. The project will benefit residents, businesses, government, and academic institutions. The direct beneficiaries are estimated over 75,000 daily riders of public transport, nearly 40% of whom are women. Over 100,000 pedestrians with safer pedestrian facilities, and over 50,000 daily beneficiaries of improved resilient roads. The project is contributing towards building resilience to climate change throughout its project's life cycle. The World Bank is fully committed to a continued partnership with the government and people of Sierra Leone to achieving its developmental achievements.
Jacob Susafana, the Minister of Finance, been talk about the couple way say ministry don't gather inside the past 1 year from the development partner them.
Sometime last year, the president was in the United States and paid a visit to the World Bank, and the 230 million money was held up for different reasons. He was able to push that. It was interesting that the 230 million that was loaned by then was converted to grant, and this is the evidence. And I will tell you, we're talking about $230 million, and that particular trip didn't even cost government up to $20,000. So is it necessary for the president to travel? A good performance, Your Excellency. This is just part of what this administration has mobilized. From April 2018 to November 2019, this government has mobilized over $600 million from international financial institutions only. When you add up the European Union, you add up the UN agencies or other partners, you are nearly $1 billion. We have a lot of money to take things to the communities. For any reason, the Ministry of Transport wants to change any component of this project or want to use money from A to B, that must be agreed with the World Bank and communicated in writing by the Minister of Finance. So at any attempts to change any provision in the financial agreement, we slow down disbursements. That is what I've signed for, and that is what Parliament of Sierra Leone has notified.
Inside Ion Talkway, they launched the first Sierra Leone integrated resilient urban mobility project. The President, Dr. Julius Madabio, say any city will not plan proper one. That is a go among the country in development one.
A congested city is not good for citizens, not good for tourism, not good for business, and not safe for our women and children. Traffic congestion diminishes productivity, increases the cost of commuting through increased fuel and operating costs, and has environmental and health implications. As a government committed to inclusive development and to protecting women and girls from gender-based and sexual violence, a safe commute matters through the entire span of the daily movement of women and girls. A safe commute means that women and girls can safely participate in the full span of economic and social activities and take advantage of educational and other opportunities in the city.
It carry on for talk about the things them way in government plan for doing at this sector as part of the SLPP manifesto at the 2018 elections.
We determined that we could address the current traffic congestion in Freetown by employing proven and practical traffic engineering mitigation measures, such as the use of traffic lights, signals, directional traffic flow, channelization, the use of pedestrian-only routes, commercial vehicles-only roadway, enforcing traffic regulations, employing multiple modes of transportation within Freetown, providing mass transit facilities, including markets, and increasing public bus services and effective traffic enforcement, among others.
President Biobin assured the public say in government go give support na the sector through this project and other one them.
One of the pathways to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 11, that is making cities sustainable, is to invest in public transportation in a bid to build sustainable and resilient cities. By not only enhancing personnel capacity through staff training, the provision of equipment, but by thoroughly or thoughtfully laying out clear standards of operation. Those standard operating procedures will provide predictability around scheduling, movement, and timeliness of the bus services and how the buses are operated and maintained. We also intend to harness the power of technology to inform commuters in real time on traffic flow and bus schedules so that they can plan and manage their commute. They can also use technology to purchase cashless passes and hence improve accountability and eliminate pilfering of bus fares.
Different body them been assured for support this project.
On behalf of motor drivers and general transport workers union, I'm very confident that the project will be successfully implemented and our membership, like all other Sierra Leoneans, will enjoy the benefit of a successful implementation.
The Traders Council Sierra Leone are very confident that once this project is implemented fully, it will address the numerous challenges being faced in the transport and trade sector.
On behalf of my association, Indigenous Transport Owners Association, we consider it as a step in the right direction.
DeCongest, the chairman Parliamentary Oversight Committee on Transport and Aviation, say they go monitor this project for make sure say the people and way for benefits from this project. Benefits for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mohammed Sharif, the report.
One for tell Mohammed Sharif thank you and Radio Democracy because not through them we able to get that clip there. You know, yeah. With all waiting here, waiting catch your attention. Now then big money then we hear the finance minister they call. He hear $230 million. He call $600 million. He say if he mix all thing way the government's not able to forget, he almost reach $1 billion. Those numbers, let we left the number then they first. Let we count to this particular $50 million grant, gift, not loan. We not get for pay and back. But there is a catch to it. Waiting at the catch. Here, waiting the finance minister say. He say anything, because right now they don't outline how they're going to do this work. They don't outline how they do them. So let me say they have it wrong before they launch this. Any change, we didn't say that they make it now. after they don't launch and so any change we then see then they make the waiting get for happen. It get for slow the disbursement of the money. Anything where they want change the because now give to IMF 9 they give, but me say IMF World Bank 9 they give, but World Bank don't tell we waiting then they give the money for. And then they'll write a project where they don't care go to World Bank say now this project now so we go do and now so it go come out fine. But just in case they can't change their mind, say no waiting, that will do so we want pass them, or that kind mutka will be say we want carry it, and nothing say go oko or one changer now. That one they get for bring some kind thing we not go make this particular vision happen. But one thing we I don't know if I may not get, because I don't go through everything, I not see them put time. I don't know if na the same timing with that one way na $35 million where they run till 2024 for them boss them. Remember that $35 million where the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation Bitelwi said that one day they run till 2024. So we don't know if this particular one back now for till 2024 or waiting at the time frame would expect for make it happen. One side the way the finance minister talks say this particular thing will see happen so now one of them trip them where the president can take. They say that particular trip day where the president be go and not be cost themselves how many $1,000. But yet money be the way hang when at $230 million will be supposed for be a loan. He said, but because the president take that trip, he go talk to World Bank and all those things. I don't know what to make IMF fussy me. He go talk to World Bank and all these things, then change them from loan to grant, 230 million. But we did talk about 50 million. The last time we talked about 35 million. The thing where we go look for see the Minister of Finance or this particular the people who are responsible for the entire we the correct breakdown then fine. Because if you tell say it was 230 million and now we don't see usai 50 million don't go towards the road project and we don't see usai 35 million we don't go towards the bus them, how much stand they don't be? Not to 85 million. And it tells you na 230 million na be the money, they don't change them. So well we are yet to see other projects them go reflect by that money day. But let another give you the talk the half. Not to half one time fully so that we go able to understand and the one that we sabi about figures can able for add them figures then they and see how them figures they then they reflect. Because as that $1 billion where the finance minister they talk, we really not see anything where they reflect right now. We really not see anything where they reflect. But how the presidents they go, waiting they spend and waiting they come, not to Yana no more they can't even we say where people can say where the president they spend for travel, well I didn't see how they come and yes, but make them come out to we and make we understand properly. Then it's like throwing a shade. Now so me say I might be wrong. Which I go accept, but it's like throwing a shade, say, no, can talk well like this, which is fine, but we want correct accountability. Correct one, at 230 million. We can look for add the money them. We can look for add the money them, eh? I just want to remind we now waiting the president really talk. It's always say this way they want to implement and for spend this money. He say not more for just go open new roads them, make them construct new roads them, or then all roads the way down there, then widen them. Which that one day it will take chunk of the money. Then all road them for widen them, you get for take chunk of the money. Because we know say some man then with the long bill for can go tell and say come on and they can pay them for their instructions then they. So we now want to make we can see chunk of the money get for go to people them way then say they get for pay because we know what thing be happen now Wilkins Road not so. Wilkins Road because of that wide road and wide arm, the previous government be tell we say now because them be get for pay people them. We then broke them host them or we then take part of the host them can at the road, now then they now be make it be very expensive. Even this hill bypass road where they come out, I think from was it Mount Court, Albert Academy area, where for Kamte to Ashobiko Nayanda by Kisi Blackhole Road. Yanda back, they spend a lot of money. Why? They say because they get for pay people them for because the road pass through neighborhoods them. So we know want I hope say them don't do their assignment fine. Because they don't tell we now say any change where they want to do. You get for make catch the head. For say, not to this one I be tell we. But make a read go down. He say not to only for construct new road and widen the other one them. He say but also for build flyovers. A busy urban intersection them. And then go ready for employ proven and practical traffic engineering mitigation measures. And that one they not limited to but waiting traffic light signal them, directional traffic flows, channelization, the use of pedestrian only roadways. Usai na motalman no more na den de wakade. And usai na commercial vehicles then no more na den de wakade. And usai then go get peak and off-peak traffic directional flows them and effective traffic enforcement among others. Traffic enforcement. Before that last party, you know why I call that last party? Because even right now, then they tell you about traffic enforcement. But to know what's in the happen. We, up to now, people in the call on anti-corruption say, you know what's in, they really need for do something within traffic police them. Because you talk left, you talk right, you talk up, you talk center, you talk down. Bribery day, now the traffic enforcement area. So, before we get all this together and promising we forget a sober traffic enforcement, let we begin see anti-corruption try for clean the traffic enforcement area inside the country. There is a lot to this project. You self get opportunity, you be don't listen. Make I open the phone line. Make we talk about this $50 million integrated and resilient urban mobility project. What thing you like about the project and what thing you know like about the project. We can't suggest waiting for do because they don't write them already. Any changes is going to delay this from happening. So now it make me say, I hope say then we don't get them properly, then go back and forth, even though okay, then are the experts, so maybe they don't need any advice from us. There was no town hall meeting, there was no question. Then figure out, say, how then go get and solve. And I hope, say, it's the right way so that when the project go kick in, when go begin for disburse the money, we not go see any hold, and then they can't tell we say, oh, no, we feel, say, that kind way they under, you know, go work because of the topography, or because of this, or because of that. We always they say learn go rise again, but just looking at this particular project, when it is completed, you self go like Freetown. They say true, say talk me. Don't you think that? See, with all these gloomy things they moved about this project, if it complete, say pedestrian then go get usai. Now we no more mortal man who go to waka. You get to sign now only commercial vehicles then go waka. You get to usai peak time like that early morning time. You then shape the road them. Uda the passia, uda the passianda. Then you get off peak time where all man can meet up again. Don't you think it's gonna be beautiful? But I'm yet to see between Frobe Road and Kisi Road. Who say, because yanda yon the traffic with the yanda, eh? The traffic with the yanda. Frobe Road and Kisi Road. Then go say, okay, whether Hill Bypass Road don't complete, maybe it go help for DeCongest between Frobe Road and Kisi Road. But for right now, yanda the traffic with him up there. Lumley, because of that new one by Atlantic yanda, we can bus na Juba. People they don't say, that one they don't begin the less small Lumley, even though solve them. For the one that way can come out up the Spur Road, and the one that way they come out Wilkins Road, where they can bracket that intersection there by Lumley police station. So we were then a Freetown, or we can go Freetown. We already know who side this particular traffic kinde. We already know who side the traffic kinde. So that one day, I don't think say we go question that much. But for right now, make a call with Tony Toure Jones. Make he open the door for we with waiting in one lane table. Yes, Tony, you get the platform.
Yeah, Abraham, thank you very much. I feel a good thing. Just like we can say now. We know that they can open a talk shop for make we they talk. We already contribute from wherever we do, or people them waving there on the ground, like for some of them. We all they talk in the interest of Mama Salon. We know just the peak or the pitfalls or the challenges where the government they face. We don't say yes. There are a lot of things that where they meet. The last time I tell you now, say the minister may talk. Say the time when they come. They will don't generate money, especially that 3 months, that 6 months, so they generate the returns on collection. Money day. You understand? Me, I'm happy because at least he come out plain and say the Minister of Finance, Jacob Jusuf, make and clear and say they got over almost 1 billion, and which is good. You understand? That's transparency. But the thing where we want for see, that's the point we talk about this urban urban beautification. We need those things, Abraham. I feel say these people that we don't do that make at times some of it is surprised why we still have pending things that where now challenges to we, because at some point they've been on the fence. They've been in opposition. They know exactly what they lack, what the people of Sierra Leone need, what they more. You understand? Beautifying Freetown, a good step. Especially when the president they talk about traffic lights and this and that, because no regards not it. You see how Okada, this, that, they don't pattern at the world where they live. You see law and order. Law and order. After now our store today, not say today on Black Friday. People that will park no more. I swear when they park around the roadside inside the parking center. Man. You understand? Police they give people them tickets. They give them tickets just because they're not parking at the sign where they for park. With marks in a day for park. And the place child park. No parking all day. You see, let them know that they're for dinner, sir. Because some of those things, not of us say for implement them, for put them in charge, street lights or this or that. We see along Wilkins Road, they plant, they make flower vase then they, where people they make flower, people then they bang them in and they, nothing we not they see. Like the same way, so put street lights in a Freetown, people then go bang at the end of the day, we not see anything. You know, some people are not face no penalties. These are some of the things that before we institute those things, there should be laws that way for them in place. Laws that way wherein is people them. We see traffic during the past regime, solar panels them or battery, people then they teach them. You understand? When I see them for beautify the same city, people then they teach them and we not see anything. We not see anybody where them catch them. This party I go 2 years or this party will go this. So then therefore put laws them because this not money. And the minister also say one thing we say, whatever way they don't plan, whether they not sign with World Bank, if they want to make any change, any deeds, say because Parliament ratify everything, they have to go back and tell us, we want to make XYZ changes into the plan. So which means, so what we will hope for see, when they see a well-planned thing when they do not present, say, that this we want for do, make them go, let them go without. We all go like for let Freetown beautify. Now the only city where we get. What I go say, when foreigner come or investor come or this or that come, now let's see that they force them to assess how we road network then they, how traffic, how, you know, those little things. What we say, now the more we for perfect. No perfect on no little things then they, before they even domesticate, those big things then what we say not relevant for our society. You understand? It's a good thing. For me, I think I know I just seen the show, but say kudos to the Minister of Finance. Although yes, we get challenges of life. May the only time when we go out for see, when we go out for see the unveil, when we go be happy. You understand? Now for like the minister one day come, and I'm not saying go happy. Shall we say they've secured a loan or probably go into an agreement with the Chinese for bringing power system where we electrify, where we power the entire salon. Let we come up from this ship when in our town, or let we come up as Susan 4 or Susan 5 or that thing and you know. Now we got standard, just the car within our party away, lights on the go man. That's standard light. Now we see lighting system wherein we will get industrial light or power, wherein factory them go carry them go they manufacture, where go be probably cheaper for manufacture certain goods in a salon, where they go able for distribution all the African countries. Let salon be that hub, that center of business, wherein every nation in the kind of conduit talent. Conduit me day before. Where people then go they come. If it's possible, government try for work a project and see if we have a free shipment or probably free ports within this period. Let's see what cost or what we go generate and what thing we go lost and what thing will come in. We go get more ships. We go get more people that we go. More businesses go open a salon. You know, but in a nutshell, it's a good thing. This 50 million, we don't say them go use them judiciously, they go use them wisely for 55 Freetown. Freetown small. When you compare to other cities there, even Guinea, Conakry, the Guinea Conakry big past Freetown. We all Freetown will go normal because by the time we reach Savage Street by St. Anthony Church, the city don't know. Or by the time we reach St. John, the city don't know. So we believe say they go use their money wisely. We got more street lights. We clean the city, the county council they do, because they do a very good job. Freetown is not dirty as usual yesterday. We see great changes. People that were just don't accommodate and we don't accommodate. We see what development is going on. Small, although it's slow, but we really appreciate. The only concern, you understand what we not say, yes, there's a self-know about that, and the bread and butter. But this one, when I for beautify the city, is a welcome news. We just a press no more. Let it not be a project for last for 5 years. Because we've seen projects in a salon way. One great project, then go left it, go drop, and then go left it, go drop, and then go left it, go drop, and then election will come now. Now the time you go see them begin speed up. Just because they want for use them as a campaign to say, we they do this, we they do this. Let them not delay us on a project that day. If it's possible, say the time frame now 6 months, just like when you ask, just not say they're not giving the time. If it's possible, say the time frame is 3 months or 6 months, they can go ahead and do it because the money they. The only limiting factor now where it probably is telling they come or bad weather, make them not go for work or the money not available. But if the money available, they can go ahead and speed them up. You know, it's several things. So congratulations. This can say if the government do something very good, we will come out and congratulate them. Say, good kudos, good job. Let God do that same wisdom. For let us do other things that were very good for Mama Salon. Who say if we say yes, this is not challenging things. Them people we voice them out and say, now this and this. We don't go have questions. Say yes, their money that the president they go get. We want for normal secure spend and trip. Yes, they make audit service day. They make they don't go back to the parliament for that. We not say the president not just there for the spend money so no more. He there for the retire. Anytime we can, he got a finance team. He got the team where they handle finances. They for retire and tell. Not for we them there for tell, but so the appropriate heads them where they handle when audit service. They need for do all the things that they. But just like I say, good job for the government. I mean, certain things that way that they do good. We talk out, we praise them. We all want left Freetown fine. We want for go to picking them. We want for go to party them. We want for go let them see say, now me mama come out, now me papa come out. On a country fine, this city is small, but it's sweet. You know, now that one for see. That's my main take.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony Toure Jones. Thank you, sir, for your time. Kali Kamara say the time now 2024. Yeah, just like how Abi asked, because we know say the one for the boss them, the $35 million grant again, where World Bank biggie. Also, that one they go to 2024. Make a call with this caller. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Ayo. I come from US.
Yes, Ayo, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, me, I get different perspective on this and things, because we don't read about all kinds of different projects, and then we always jump on board, say, yeah, this is a good thing, but we don't hear any details or any updates about this project. We don't hear about new city, na bank. We don't hear about health by 2019. We don't hear how much money they don't get for start agriculture. We read different projects them, but we know this read update and see how these things when they go. Me, my concern for that country right now, now bread and butter issues, water, electricity, health. These are the things that the people need in that country. When you don't put those things in place, then you start talking about extended projects. You go build house in nothing other inside the house. You get chair inside the house for freedom or build for freedom. The need for focus, the attention on the basic needs for the people they need in that country. All these grants when they get, when are free money, they need to focus those money on waiting the people they need urgently in that country. That's the way I see it. That's my take.
All right, thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
My name Benson. I call from United Kingdom.
Yes, Benson, you get a platform, sir.
Well, according to the program today, what I listen, are so happy with IAE from Radio 98.1 and waiting you don't talk today. There is one thing I can always say, it's not the money that matters when they give to Sierra Leone, but it's the implementation and for let it reflect to the people of Sierra Leone. That is my concern. They don't give this money, which is fine, but is it going to reflect for the people to enjoy the benefit? Like the last time we talk over Sierra Network concerning what we discussed about this bridge business of Lunge. Trust me, I was so happy and overjoyed. But when is this thing going to start? How are the people going to reflect with it and see it to say, okay, yes, now they say that they can't build a bridge. When is going to start? So like this money is fine. The big money given to Sierra Leone, fine. I know they say fine, but let it reflect to the last mile. Say, hey, this money and then we make this audio. We have so many access routes where they don't start within the visibility of Sierra Leone or Freetown, where if they don't road, then they trust me, it ease up the traffic congestion within the city. But like them go begin small, now they do the carry the back to for Freetown. Then go begin small, then they left and they say money no day again. I really don't understand what is going on about this money. When they go say, hey, they don't give $1 billion. You hear all the noise all over, but it's not reflecting. So what you need to tell the government for today and AAA is that let this money start to reflect with the people of Sierra Leone. They don't start all the afafole like the hillside, beyond Jomo Kenyatta Road, the peninsula, all the afafole, and they don't start them. But it's not completed. They say money don't do. So how is this one going to reflect again to the people? So my own concern is, I pray the people that will be in charge of this program of the rebuilding of the country, which is Freetown for now. Please, 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 make them put their hands together and make them see say this year reflect to the people of Sierra Leone so that they go see them and then go enjoy the benefit. We are all looking forward to that because when we go, we all see what they happen. It's not reflecting to the people, but we are hearing all the big money all the time given to Sierra Leone. Where this money is going. And I'm glad where World Bank tell them say if there is any change is gonna happen, the money goes slow for come, which is good. Because that program I don't care go say, hey, this year now one for do now make them allocate the amount of money they to for help una for loan go achieve una go. They can this all day be black all also. They can use that all over day, they will maintenance all over the day, take go bust a Wellington, then you get the new road, then you get the hillside, then you get the peninsula. Trust me. People, if they do all those roads properly, they can look what happened to the one the watch now ways. They go dig more fields, all more fields, they go make us support all line and go left day. They know do the work back again for cover the old end day. How this is gonna help? So the main contribution is I hope the government go do better with this money this time for let them go able to make their wood there at least for let it go be reflecting to the people of Sierra Leone to use it. So thank you, the main contribution. I did listen.
All right, thank you very much, Benson. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I'm Patrick Sako. I call from Germany.
The Wolf Catcher, you get a platform.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to just comment on the previous callers who were non-calling Gideon contribution, you know. This is a national issue. Everybody, we are different individuals and we get various ideas or let's say takes, you know, and all the contributions are within engage in place. But one of the biggest thing also we they make, this is not the first donor or whatsoever, grant or loan ways alone. They take this na grant and say them for take loan and then turn it into grant and give it free. But one thing where I want that we all know within the Western world, you know, me and then I can't. With man, no, they do anything for nothing. Then I want now one big secret our level, you know. With man, no, they do anything winner for nothing. Now unless somebody just prove me wrong, nothing goes for nothing. Than I want. Secondly, all the donors the way we don't take now the international world. What make we know the shipping na salon. You understand? Let's say I trust you money. You understand? I trust you money. Say for build house. You want to develop that particular money there for develop your own city. Now me they go with me workman them. I go with painter, I go with messina, I go with carpenter, I go with security, I go with everybody. At the end of the day, now just talk show no more with them. All that money they now back in the camp. I work for a company, private company, not to government company. We city council, for example, Freetown City Council give you a contract for make road, like that's Freetown Road. Now we all the way APC just make road, bridge road and make at the end of the day, Kenema or whatever one village, I don't know, you know that. We also talk on that now at this forum. What thing happened? They call bot, you know, breakdown. A break, the whole road cut off. Listeners are when they listen, they know exactly what are they talking about. Now, because we in Sierra Leone, we not get any trained and qualified personnel them. If we give Chinese them, okay, well, let's say even if we not get the equipment then for construct the roads then, but at least let we get expert them where they able to prove the durability and the guarantee of that particular product they willing to try for work on. Let we try for get some trained and qualified workers then when they're part of the project to them. But then they give you the money at the end of the day. Now then they come with all them personnel and back then call the expatriates them when they say that then they come for can carry on that project. Then money they always they give so get conditions. Every mature individual need for know that. Then get conditions. We they give this money, but not this and this and this. Where are our personnel? Where are our educated people? Sierra Leoneans. We get the Minister of Science and Technology, Minister of Education, Science and Technology. What are the people that we them put actually where they control them and they even na the finance where they know say any money will come 70% of that money they let it circulate as alone within the country. You know we not get them. Then they make like we right now don't just at the me to the talk. I don't just complete 1,000 meters when a 1 kilometer pipe. You understand? Any bank we make after every 200 or 300 OTSF, I they document them for tell you say this one make I don't prove them for say yes is okay. Then the city council back where it get out the work. Then back they count their own personnel for prove them. Are we doing that in Sierra Leone? No. We are not loyal to our country. We are not patriotic citizens ourselves. Where that money they council before they can, then all man don't take percentage. And they give this contract, but at this 9 million percentage. If they do the same, but at this 9 million percentage, how they go before? How they go before? Checks and balance not they. We are not honest to ourselves. You see, now this no one they try for say, let we the and say, let we know before they ask questions, let we know for say these are some of the areas or these are some of the reasons why no contract is going on rightfully in our country. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
All right, thank you very much, Patrick the Wolf Catcher. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on air. You name and who side you call from?
Hello, good morning, Triple A. This is Joseph. I call from Australia.
You get a platform, Joseph.
Okay. Yeah, I don't listen always put on a table, I'm very happy. It's like a dream for me where they come to light by God's good grace, because my prayer is like, for we able to get government in place where they beautify Freetown, and not only Freetown, the entire country as a whole, but let it start with Freetown. If Freetown make, we say we begin the self will get Naya, then we'll be proud of for being a Sierra Leonean. But thinking about the present congestion, especially in traffic in that place, actually good for they do something about the traffic issue and that. Then the other question where our doubt where I will get in mind is now with regards with Frobe Road and Kisi Road, then two places that they for let them able to widen their roads they need a big sacrifice. Are people willing to sacrifice? That's not the question we are going to ask, because when you think about the road, a very, very narrow, and you think about the structures that when they around their roads there, for let them widen that place, it need a lot of sacrifice. And I'm not sure if people they were willing for do that day, if people they actually willing for make that sacrifice, Yanda will be very, very good. If at all, they widen that road, especially then two roads there, Frobe Road and Kisi Road. Now the junk of traffic they see down, So, and then again, in as much as they get that intention for beautify Freetown, majors they appeal to the government. This bread and butter issue, let it not forget them. Now in old people their life here now, because as of now, we know things are not really, really easy. We know we within at the diaspora, we know how much they come up with for support with families that out there. So that's a million contribution.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you did live on air. You name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
You get a platform, Brahma.
Yeah, people will tell you thank you for the forum. This one a good one. We're happy about that. We just look forward to at least let the start them and let everything come to fruition. Let them able for complete them. That's now one part of it. Then the second part, we all know that the maintenance culture. That's not the other thing. We don't all know then because it's very important. Because just like when they talk, we go and see how them go do. Because Fobe Road, Kisi Road, Abacha Street, their side is very, very tight. But until they say they not do the plan, let us see how them go do. We just hope say they will make them in at least the streets will be spacious and all that thing in there. Then again, the street lighting, that is back very important. That is very important because that will go a long way for reduce accidents if lights in there. That's very important. And again, we don't talk about the various hours and the peak hours, then this, that is back very important. It's good, now a good project. But as I say, let we hope it comes to fruition, able for done again, let we able for maintenance. Because now the biggest problem I don't get for maintain things the more than on bill. Then the last one, they come to we the ordinary Sierra Leoneans say. Now we back get problem. Because they put street lights, just like what Tony said, then with the boiler. Then bad bobode. Either driver them with the bang them, or you get them back bobode, they take stone the lights and broke them. All that thing in it. When I did government for calm, let them put stringent laws them. Anybody who spoil any government property, let them prosecute and in jail.
Hello?
So we again, we the ordinary people, now we get from no say, we're not going to say, oh, this is not government property. You're not part of the government. You're not taxpayer. So we self get for look after. Then road and the street lights on in the make. So now we contribution and we happy for the project. So that continue for listening. Thanks very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
I name Yusuf and I call from Germany. Good evening.
Yes, Yusuf, good evening. What's in your contribution?
My contribution to this talk here is like Sierra Leone, everybody get hero with a dream big, but the common problem they will for first find out, we need look to them things and they, everybody they cry for development for bill, but we need to look within the weakness of them things how for make the country go before. One, they say we get scholars, they wouldn't graduate, we are expatriates and for work for Sierra Leone, but we are at the equipment. Every time money they come, the companies and foreign companies and they come with their motor cars, we not get companies that we get tools and motor and tractors and then tippers or whatever. Then first thing then the first for them to look for, we government get money, make sure say like SLRA buy all the machines that we need. We if na like we able build roads for we say we not able tie it, but let the roads and pave first. So anytime we money can follow, we able develop and put it in another place, it will be very easy. But the money they come, get motor car in generals for you to do all the half things and they, all the things and they make when money come, they go. And the second one again, the Kisi road and the Fobe road people they talk about all the time. Could you imagine how many buildings and they on that side, not to just small buildings there. And you look, Kisi road is about up to 2 to 3 kilometers. Do you know how much money government will pay for able pull them people in that side, extend that side? Let we forget about that and let we think about okay now do what are they from Kalbaton to government WAF. If we get something like overcraft or ferry what they want, they make how they call it jetty from Kalbaton. For them no more they avoid traffic. They able load people from that side, they can't leave them government WAF. And one way that one day again for balance traffic, then they able get ferry back what they want from government WAF, who they go towards Aberdeen. They make a jetty day. That is another way again where we able avoid traffic. But let we know the things say we need for camp broke houses there. They have to make the streets and fine, they have to do them things and another thing again, if government want make this traffic easy in the country, we need to ban all this boku private taxi, this poda they wouldn't at the street. Government need for car with many buses. Them buses there could they run in time. Not like for say no more, you just get one bus so they won't cut baton. You can forget boku buses where they run. From Eastern Police to Upgon or Ferry Junction, you get buses where they move from Eastern Police to Kalbaton by areas. So then the people are not going to stand, but we don't need boku poda because then poda they break anyhow now the city. Taxis they break anywhere. So this they cause traffic. So now my own contribution, this no more make it.
All right, thank you very much, Yusuf. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name Adama. I call in New York.
Yes, Adama, you get a platform. What's in your contribution?
The thing is, before even the one expand road na place is very difficult. I remember the other governments for say a open place like a market, a shopping place for the people then. for many go there for do the marketing. They're not doing. So it's going to be very difficult. It's a good idea, but for them, for maybe talk to them people now. Okay, for agree, even for common road, it's very. One time I go home even for drive, it's very difficult because they're not going to give you even road for pass. Okay, so that means your contribution that it's a good idea, but for me, I don't know people how that will be able to play out. First of all, people then sometimes they are very difficult to deal with. So. Now, me your contribution to that.
All right, thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
This is Brian from North Dakota, United States.
Yes, Brian, you get the platform.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to react to some callers. I'm really happy with putting this program today. Thank you very much. For say the people in a way their houses and from, let's say from Eastern Police to Upgun, and not able to pay them. If you get $50 million, $2 million don't do for settle those people. So let them able to make that with it. But the problem here is this now when the government come and say, oh, well, they can't broke your house. How this man been doing a Conakry? Once they broke your house, they give you money right away. Go locate you in another land, make sure you build it. You get a fast land for come after Wataliana. We're able to relocate people. You give them the money. Immediately you say, I want broke your house. You get your money right away. They count the money, not to say paperwork. But the thing we don't disturb in that country, two more things that we don't disturb with. Now that paperwork. You get for come tomorrow back, for let them process your paper, make this, make that. When they know say now you get this, then you don't prove say now you get that. Then they pay you right away. Yeah, this money, if now 100 million then you, then locate you, then give you land. We get government land then give you land. But that is a major problem. And this is the problem, the traffic. All we see the roads and other eastern parts, they're all patrols anywhere we go. Maybe I go this year na Freetown. Now no, I take Okada from Eastern Police for come na Freetown. I want to go take me yellow card. Trust me, that place the way them guys in the past. So
you go repeat it again? I did that once. I will never repeat that. The road the way they pass you. I will never repeat that. I watch me say, why am I doing this?
Trust me, man. I use that road there for Kante Kleintown, man. That feeder road, they're already there. All messed up. But again, like I say, when you take somebody in land, so okay, now I want this house, the road they come pass at this place. Give that money right now. Go locate and relocate and go put us on side and be. That's what that man do again. We able to get a pass through them. We be able to get the road and we construct better roads and other places. So now that's the thing. And again, like the other previous caller we don't see. We don't get in there. Oh, they don't approve then they can't make a new city. Then they can't do this. Then they can't do that. Lunge Bridge. When they look for investors, the city, they will not see any update again from that time. But I think this government is so powerful in the propaganda. They did propaganda so much and so powerful in the kind of the media, and they man they're waiting at the media. Now the weapon. They will come and talk at the media. At the end of the day now, for letting give it updates, no. Nobody again know they come tomorrow. If they anybody 60 million or whatever million we don't know right now. In the area 1, 2, 3 weeks, you don't know. Just for letting overshadow some things and we don't come up. That's now no reason for. Oh, this city, where to start now. This program we talk about that city, that new city. City they know they what against it. So that's not the situation. So we want implementation, not so only for can they tell me things and we want implementation, let things and go. Governance now continue when somebody can they don't bring on, you can continue from there. But we don't want that explanation say we'll get this tomorrow. Then they come to pass. So that's a contribution. And
all right, thank you very much.
The one make that Road and Fobe Road, you just need to pay these people. When you want to broke somebody else, pay right away, no camp and paperwork. So you are doing paperwork too much in that country. Thank you so much for the platform.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Brian. Welcome. Thank you, yeah. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, I mean, Jalo, the call from.
You get the platform, Jalo.
Tripoli, I want to talk concerning the solar light how they go and plant. You understand? Because I see them planting at Aberdeen, you understand? What me suggest is the solar officers, the panel. Me, I go want me the government fence side, who said they relocate them, you understand? And do the wiring there, then connect and you understand? I mean, then connect and the pull them. Like, kind of, we do. You understand? And so me while the government do them. I know while they fix the solar panel on top the street lights there. It look awkward for me. I don't know for the other people there. Because we now also we got to do an also start munching, we got to do an also. We pull out of the tongue, we do the wiring, we connect ourselves and the kind of we use Mumbona for example, like, you know. And so number two, I see the mayor of the Albert something on Facebook, something like say for reduce traffic and so what. Made idea I not support them. We say put one a mountain court, one a upgun, one a Lumley, then see that escalator where they fly up. Also then call her, okay, you go ride snowboard. You know, and then it made the city awkward. What did the government for do? The government for try for buy now, then modern boss them now they use. Then solar boss them. Then photovoltaic boss them. Sunday they work. And then while the government investment done, would they buy boss the way they use fuel? You understand? It's very, very important. Because then we they use now na Yasu. I'm listening at the same price, at the same money, all thing. And that's how the government invest power. And number three, my other point is that bypass road where APCM they make trade up there begging go we go pass from College Road, go bus na up gone. I want them see what that road day. Make reduce the traffic and make them bypass road them within that Mountain Court area and the only less traffic. Because the only skit we get now for Fobe Road and Kisi Road, it too congest. Motaman they markets they everything they. So most cannot they run faster under like how people they expect. But if they don't make their road, then they like how they make that Brookfields area. They make it under so. I show to me God me brother. But could taxi the rest side they bypass. You know, and two, many police are left for the pressure they Okada Bobole because that Okada Bobole they go pass you up there in and the under. Astagfirullah, if you go for now, not all they die. You know, so me and my own contribution only for now. May I see to that the solar panel made a left for anger on top the street lights there. They made the city awkward. They need it fine. Made a fence outside. They go plant them. They do the connection kind side. You understand?
Right.
So now, so that me want me brother.
All right, thank you very much, Jalo. Thank you.
Man.
The side where me want to talk about where I be talk about them first. Where I say, I want to see how they go walk towards Kisi Road and Frobe Road. You know it's in the cause traffic na Kisi Road and Frobe Road? Na street trading. And the correct pavement them we know the for mortal man for Waka. That entire area there, from Godrich Street to Abacha Street to Egan Street to Gad Street to Frobe Road. Na street trading. Na make traffic there under. So if government able for clear street trading with the help of city council and road transport, road safety authority, then clear all land traders them. Remember, you know how the motorcar them for Waka? Okay. Then they come out New Road by Bore Road, take them Upgun, other one continue, you go down Kleintown. If you want come Kisi Road, you make left, you come na Kisi Road, the roundabout. Even Upgun, by the roundabout, you get, for go Kleintown like Ross Road, you get feeder roads, them way did it. So if all the roads here, but any one part of the road, and they will think of even to go to, for Dan Street, but all the road their way with the talk to all na traders they don't occupy them. So the streets them don't turn markets. The streets them they first they're not even enough. Even though they're not enough, we take them again, we make them strictly for people them where they do trading. Then you can down Clienttown. Where you can a Clienttown, that roundabout, as you the left and so, up outside people them for the worker, the pavements them. We need, you see the pavements them, markets the already. So, I hope you understand what I try for saying now. Then, we'll go Frobe Road. We reach Frobe Road by Cottage. The incoming traffic for Frobe Road, now that side, it will be one way. Coming inside Frobe Road from Eastern Police. One way, not a two-way. Now one way than the one them for go Eastern Police for pass through Hagan Street and Gad Street go for Hagan Street, but all under Downtown Market. So let me say now, they clear all inside and they make proper road. If they can down na Magazine Court, even at Gad Street end, you able can down Magazine Court, so road they for come up by, is it Fulham Ox, for come bus by Frobe Road, then you take come, you walk back come by Kisi Road. But all inside and what they call so, na Market Dede. You come Bombay, na Market Dede. You come Patton Street, na Market Dede. You come, all the areas them, na Market. Na Market. So until Council, Freetown City Council ready, forget a huge market for these people. Make all man come on at the road here. Make all man go na market. Then the back in the help for decongest the traffic na that particular area there. Because to me, I might be wrong, but I feel say if they say they want pay them people and they for expand the road and they for expanding road and they, it's going to be a difficult one. The money go heleba one. But if we find markets, we go even make the city look better and organized. Because for right now, when they talk about traffic, try for pass Abacha Street, Kisi Street. Try for pass there. Now market full up only. You go Ecowa Street, na market. Like all these areas where na the main points them, markets don't full up all side. All side markets don't full up. But until we try to get rid of all the markets in there. Yes, we know say council be get a planted and they walk on and this and that, even to Circular Road, Regent Road, like who side left na the area then they will markets no dey. Now the reason behind the traffic dandy. The reason behind the traffic. If we not get rid of the markets where they come na streets, it will be different. Even if they expand the road, if these people are still going to come there, in the name of say they not give them market, then what's difference will you make? Which difference? But government get for fence side, where then they build, say na market, all man go dey. If we make example to Madina Market, what you want to Madina Market where you no go fena Guinea? Let we self get one market where even if you get for drive or you get for take keke or okada for goodie, you know say we don't enter the market day. Before you come on a do, you go get everything what you need. Everything. Because there is not even Abacha Street footpath no lady. The one that they sell on the street, so the one that will get the shops them, we don't make table and streets. Even Kishiro, the one that will get shops there now, they say don't pull all them wares there, they don't have it on a street. So who side left? Frobe Road, then they pull wares, the shops then they, but then they pull them wares, then they can't make table back on a street. You don't drive late hour. Let me say after 10 or 11. with traffic no day, or Sunday morning, you can drive free. Sunday morning, I know they go, like me, I know they go past, around like, for go past, Jewey and all those places. No, I they take them straight up because I know say there's no traffic at that time. What's in do? Because then shops, then they, some of them close. So there is a way for get rid of this particular traffic safe right now. There is a way. Although some man they say, oh, then for just find a way for build new city, and they make this particular Freetown one way, then go make for tourist attraction. But even if they say that they make them for tourist attraction, if we not curtail waiting people and they do the right now, then it go get worse. It go get worse. So me that one for I focus now on this eastern part from that upgone to let me see what side is traffic intensive from upgone to Kotinsgi. Because if you look all inside roads themselves, inside like between Seka Stephen Street and like Footballston Street, all inside road and the markets don't full up only. Road in street is not good for talk. Road in street is not drivable anymore. If you come out from Seka Stephen Street, you come Garrison Street. Before there was a way where you go able to drive from Garrison Street. Now Road in street you go Boss Regent Road. It's not there anymore. Free Street, East Street, Lumley Street, all the roads and they know they again. They're all la market. They're all la market. So this particular one way would they talk so for DeCongest, because according to waiting then tell we and waiting the president talk, he talk about flyover, he talk about expanding roads. They're not talking nothing but get like way people let me they suggest by the edge of the water, forget either train or boats them we go they run. But one go and say even the ferry way they force. What has been done? Forget like brand new ferries them. What see they don't do for the ferry then? So maybe water transport don't fit we. Maybe. But I feel say if we get an right, if we get ferries them, we go to go across. Even if not 24 hours, you'll have people that will be going across. If we say this now for cargo, then when the way get motorcar, then when the way get this, when I use this. If we say this one now for mortal ban. But one grain ferry, you see how then they overload them. You see how they stock. You see and they hold back. So that ferry inside and gets, but even at that, like I said there the last time, yes, Usai World Bank don't tell the government say, if they're able to do the bridge, then they go be one of the biggest achievements of Sierra Leone or whatever. But in the meantime, that bridge they know they build in 6 months. In 1 month. But in the meantime, the water transport between Ferry Junction to Green, Ferry Junction to Tagreen, Kisidokia to Tagreen, it's a difficult one. Or we just have to wait till the bridge is built. So, what would they try for say here? Me, I say, if right now, we they talk about this traffic, right now, as we speak, if government able to go get a bigger land for build market, not to them one way they go get land, they say, I can't build table. Not to that, constructive market. Then anybody will engage, who say you know for sale. Now encourage self, you know they encourage the person self. Encourage. But laws na Sierra Leone. Remember, the previous government through the Ebola, then be saying no trading on Sundays. It was all good. Then this government come, it say from 12 p.m. to 5. I beg you, where you go salon? Go na market areas them. From 7 o'clock morning on Sunday, they don't pull on, they don't pull the market. So that law day, he not even day again. He no day. But that's the way them be release them. Oh, them be go arrest people them. But right now, he not they safe. He not tell safe. Even if somebody be the think and say, you know what, on Sundays, now 12 p.m., now in the bakitum and then for camp, 12 to 5. But now from 7 in the morning. From 7. So, we really need them for begin to plan something towards this. The flyovers, they're fine. The road expansion is fine. The traffic lights is fine. Lights them is fine. All things fine. But now the implementation. Implementation I want to see. Because from where the mayor come, remember, he said they pull them, he carry them go na sit up street. I don't know if they follow up. Now sit up street and go talk to people and say, oh no, now for the meantime, let them they cancel there. I must left safe now the sit up street. I must not all return, go back outside them with the cell. I must. But if we get this market as big as it go be, we go get transport, even if now for run inside the market, transport, we go connect from different side. Even if we get massive bus transit, now that market day, it go fine. If you get for plan yourself before you go to market, it go fine. Because, I don't know. Now every day we get money in a salon, or we just don't use and say every day now you for go market. Now, just something we don't use. Say if you go market every day, or because now every day they get money. So now I make. But if all them feed the roads them where they don't turn market, if they open up and make them strictly no market, but not for road, then design and well, then make her with no to patrol, you not go for go begin fan like Kissy Road. You take them up down street, or you can take them up Patton Street, or you take them by Eastern Street. Some side and the way they go past, you better have a good car, or else you go cause traffic there. And even the road and they don't find. Imagine, even when they see people and they fight for balance the traffic like Kissy Road. The road transport now, the road safety authority now, they're all, they not even care. So you know what? No one can make the road there to standard. No? Brookfields, they say, oh, Brookfields fine. Now, look at who they see the patrol. They don't go dig this, say that they can't make, they don't make. Calabaton, it's fine. We take all them road and then feed the road there. You find out, say that traffic, they know they under again. Because if you want, you're able to take them from Shell Company. You take them for Shell. Take outside is after Calbaton, outside near outside is it Tesco? Tesco or gas station. You don't even need for Canada the new road. And I use them a couple of times. Waiting to because they make all the under. So that Shell Company, because of that bus stop where they did and all the congestion waking they did, sometimes rush hour Shell Company you did it for almost 2 hours traffic did. But if you know the bypass, it will help you. Yeah, Judge Kamal say we go market because I asked question just now. I say, why make we go market every day? He said we dey go market every day because we will not get effective method for food preservation. Waiting than they can do. Why make we not dey go market every day in the West? Because you get light, you get fridge, you get freezer. Not so? So we get waiting they preserve we food them. Now I make when they say power outage, you see quick the light company they fed because now we survive all day. But in Sierra Leone, can you count on that? And I can categorically tell you, say, if you use that system then as alone, you're going to pay more money for light. Even though the EDSA don't tell we say, then they can increase the tariff for the light. Remember, we don't discuss that in here. And then just remind you a few days ago, say then they can increase the tariff. The government, we are happy for this. We want to see a beautiful city. I am happy for this. I want to see a beautiful city. I want to see a city where I go be proud of. And they look at our countries them. Go on YouTube. You see a lot of people them. They do videos of different countries them when they visit. You imagine say, I wish we can get this. I wish we can get this. So for us to have these flyovers, it's all beautiful, it's all nice. But we need forget planning. We need forget planning. We need them. And one part of planning them, now forget sustainable electricity. Sustainable electricity will help with big time now, Salone. Water supply. And the market where they talk. Not just any market where you go find one field, then say, una come on, una go build land. Not so that they talk about. Structure for them in place. Even if then they get bus station day, even if they get taxi station, even if they get all kinds of station day. Like a connection, like where you take a where you end naya, you make sure say you get everything. We not they abandon all those other markets. We need to abandon them. The only thing, all man for the inside market. For common ado for nothing. And council not for even encourage that for can sell tickets to the people. Because that's what council is doing. Then they sell tickets. So, why I don't pay for tickets? What do you expect? I make a sell? And we don't go to several markets. What do the people that they tell you? Each thing where you make, they pay tickets for her. Each setup, they pay tickets. So council say they get a union. But for make this one go work proper, government need for things. I hope. Now make I say, they say they don't get everything figured out. Because anything now they want change, you go slow this process. But if they don't get everything figured out, I hope say them be get plans for Dandy. In 50 million they go, and the deputy minister, the minister of finance don't tell we say, now be $230 million. Do you have the rest? If they not allocate it, let them begin right plan for a market. A market. Because we know say, if one can now say, okay, for park cars, then we don't tell we say, that new city hall building, wouldn't they build and say, garage get for Didi? How many cars? We don't know it. How many floors of garage? We don't know it. But they say garage get for Didi. We go able for help. We go able for help all the cars them. Where they come to the city. Like me, when me this alone and not the drive go inside town. I can always get outside me the park I take keke, I go inside town. Mula say if me can suggest any area outside government go make big market, or if we able help or locate available place so that the government can do this. The government they know the country better than we. But we know say if they want for do am, place they. Place there. But street trading now one of the major things where they cause traffic inside Freetown city. Now street trading. No, there's no rocket science for that. I make I say try drive, take a ride after 11 p.m. Because sometimes people in Kenya fetch for transport till almost midnight. But take them from, let me say now, Cotton Tree, take go Ferry Junction. You go see. Say traffic not there. And it faster. It faster. Other thing where they cause a lot of traffic. Now then road then now even the transports them, the poda, the taxi and all this, the bus system, now they're all safe. Because let's say Kisio na two way already. Done, one go, one come. Then bus can't map for drop passenger or for collect passenger. My dear, you get for BIO. Because it will take you forever before una go reach Upgon. Until them full. Until them full. So, na day it come in for make all them feeder roads them. You get Party Street, we go down Party Street, you get all the half one there, you get Eastern Street, we go down there, you get the half one there. If they make all the road then they can able get bus stop now each of them road then they. Go down passengers no say na for go down Eastern Street you go to map there. So Kisi road have a free flow of traffic. Frobe road have a free flow of traffic. They can organize that. Then you organize her. So that the one we want go direct, we know so you don't fool na direct. Will it be easy for implement? No. But we can achieve it. We can. We know say all the road and then na one motoka. So when they don't say you if you want to for passengers, you make left now. You go down the road. You go down there. Now there you wait stay if you full or if they say I have a 5 minutes come you full, you not full accommodate, the next man come back. But it is Sierra Leone. We just want to make we not say they don't get implants them already. If this one already market for the people and get rid of street trading, go help. He go help. Victoria Park, from what the previous government say, then they rush, then launch them right before the election. It is still there. Money be don't spend it. Or maybe we'll go for wait till after the commission of inquiry. Before we begin using. But Victoria Park not able to absorb everybody. Because they're not like stores then did it. Stores then did it. But we need our city, our beloved Freetown city, for be organized. we need them for be organized. Because some man they tell you say, well, why una they call an city? We una not even get good road there. Una not get water supply. Una not get electricity. It's still our city. It's still our city. And if we all can just put our effort and make things work, we go enjoy them down the road. We go tell we picking them. Then one them we get camera and I take pictures now. Because down the road and I go to tell people them I don't carry it. This is what it used to look like. And this is what it is now. But to know I make it be forever. Like I can always say, we need Salone for be a better country in our own generation. We know how for it. We don't go. That's why I go lock today on. Go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Well, Triple A say tata.